Budget Blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
All right, Moses, so it was more than just a game for these two clubs. The Pontiacs and the Bobcats went toe-to-toe.
Yeah, the Pontiacs have been road warriors of late. You look at their record, 4 of 4 on their little road trip. That's a total of 6 games. They're going in their 5th road game, taking on the Bobcats. And, of course, just a point behind the Cats for second place in the North Division. And going to the highlights in the second, still scoreless, Bobby McMahon from a sharp angle nearly sneaks one past Alex Leclerc. He keeps it out. And down the other way, it's going to be Evan Schumi, who gets by a D-man and shows his soft hands, beating Oliver Charret. It's now 1-0 Bobcats. Before the period is done, though, the Pontiacs even up the score. Derek Brown feeds Zach Mills in the slot. It's 1-1 through 40 minutes. Now, midway through the third, the Cats come back.
Allen goes and gathers it in front. Messenger fires, scores! Morgan Messenger and the Cats lead 2-1.
Messenger ties a career high in goals with his 13th, home side up 1. 2.5 minutes later, the Pontiacs even it up. Leclerc making the initial stop of Brandon Whistle. Right place, right time. It's now 2-2. We'll go to overtime where the Pontiacs look to end it early. Giveaway leads to Brown putting on some nice moves but can't beat Leclerc. So we would have to go to a shootout. And it'll be McMahon, the very first man up. He gets Leclerc to commit and we'll go top corner. All of a sudden, they got a 1-0 lead. Down to their final shooter, the Bobcats send Noah Ball trying to extend the shootout. He beats Charret, but not the iron. Pontiacs beat the Cats for the first time in 4 tries this season with their 5th straight road win, 3-2 in a shootout. Let's head back to the Civic for post-game reaction.
I thought we made mistakes, certainly in the last 10 minutes. They dominated us, and for whatever reasons, whether we just didn't have the pushback, certainly this time of year you can't be looking at it being a conditioning thing. I think it was that burning desire to win the one-on-one battles and do the little things you have to do. And I mean, they're a team that works real hard to get pucks in deep, and then they just find a way to outwork you, get a puck to the net, get some bodies there. And that's exactly what happened in the last 10 minutes of that hockey game.
The first and second period, I thought we completely outplayed them, and then the third period, you could tell they controlled the last 10, and I think the shots were 13-6 or something. We just weren't winning races to pucks. We weren't getting pucks out, getting pucks deep.
I know he's a quick goalie, side to side, so I just kind of come in at an angle, and I know he's a little bit of a smaller goalie too, so kind of get him moving a little bit and then shoot it back on him.
It certainly was a playoff atmosphere type game today, which means that often it's not real pretty out there, but certainly we can't ignore the good that happened out there, and that's what we tried to focus on in a hockey club, that if you do good things out there, that eventually you're going to get rewarded.
Well, no rest for those Pontiacs as they head up north to Fort McMurray, and while the boys are a little bit tired of playing away from the RJ, there is a silver lining.
The road gives us a great opportunity to team build, develop the chemistry that we need to be able to come back against good teams like Lloydminster and not get flustered and not take our game apart.
6 straight away from their home rink, but the guys continue to plug away. With their shootout win, they're gaining traction in the north. Tonight it's a date with the Oil Barons. They may be lower in the standings, but Rick Swan says that doesn't mean a thing to them.
We have to be prepared to compete, because if you don't prepare for a team in this league, that you're going to find you're not going to get the success that you want.
They're a great team. They're just they're a young team, so they can come out flying, and we know exactly what we have to do, exactly what we did tonight, and just battle hard and stick to the structure, and we'll be fine.
They may have finally beaten the Cats in 4 attempts, but they know they can't sway away from their game plan. Swan says the team has to stick within the structure.
Because that's our safe place. It allows guys to be predictable, and it will allow us to play a more efficient game, which we're going to need, because Fort McMurray is going to be a difficult test.
Meanwhile, the hottest Pontiac at the moment is Zach Mills, who's riding a 3-game scoring streak heading into Fort McMurray. And of note as well, AAA Bobcat goaltender Dane Dow has been called up by the Pontiacs for the next 3 games. The Lloyd Barons basketball team tipped off their season over the weekend at the Mike Daya Classic in Edmonton. Now, last night they were at home taking on the John Paul II Crusaders from North Battleford. And the Barons went 2-2 in their tournament, and this contest was very close from start to finish. Kirk Hahn was a threat all game, driving into the lane and getting the layup to go. Now, Zach Wilson also had a great game for the Barons. These two teams also played last season. The Barons would go on to win 77-70. And after the game, we spoke to head coach Jeff Wilson about his team's performance.
It was a close game all the way through. We were up most of the game, but then we'd let them back in, and then defense would pick it up again. I thought they played well as a team. Both teams have really improved. We played these guys last year as well, and you can see they're much bigger than us. We're probably a lot quicker. We rely on our speed. We rely on our good defense and turnovers, and our shooting and passing went well.
Now, the Holy Rosary Raiders football team had another successful season, winning their second straight Wheatland Football League title. Now, the Raiders, however, weren't able to win their Tier 3 title last weekend, but the team got together one last time for their year-end banquet. The Raiders stress that they don't give out numerous individual awards because everything they accomplish is team-based, but they did recognize their graduating players, and one award was handed out, and that was the Player Choice Award.
He's a leader on the field, played through injuries, but it's never slowed him down. Just a fantastic young man. The winner of 2015 Players' Choice Award is Cole Milford.
Well, I mean, it shows that lots of the guys are into me, and it shows that they truly like having me on their team as a leader. And I'm proud to show that I'm a leader on this team, and I'm excited to come back next year and put this Players' Choice Award to the test.
Well, congrats, Cole, my man. The other award got handed out was the Defensive MVP for the Wheatland Football League, and the winner was chosen.
To win this award as a Raider is just a tremendous accomplishment and very well deserving. Number 18 linebacker.
It means a lot to be able to excel in a sport, but I thank my coaches for giving me the opportunity and just helping me out and coaching me up and stuff. It means a lot.
Cron led the league with 71 tackles. He also finished the season with 3 sacks and an interception. The Raiders only graduated 12 players and will have a strong core for next season.